can play the game, you can act out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. But tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? One thing can lead to another, it doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. What you plan to do with your foolish pride when you're all by yourself alone? Won't you tell somebody the way that you feel? You can feel it beginning to ease. I think it's true what they say about the squeaky wheel always get in the grease. Better to shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. What I like to say to you, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh. You gotta show some love, yeah, sunshine.
Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel.
Show some
Things are
love.
gonna work out fine if you only will.
We're all God's children.
Shower the people you love with love.
Jesus said, oh, the greatest of these is love, yeah.
Good morning, Cindy.
Morning.
Good morning, Ricky.
Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Cindy.
Good morning, everybody. Getting a little late start this morning. We had to do some updates on our software, but we're here.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning, Pokim Murray, my buddy.
Good morning, and let them know you think about them when you're gone.
You talk about a working woman, that gal gets it done. She is one of the strongest advocates for a cause that is near and dear to both of us in the whole wide world. I'm your biggest fan. Good morning, Mariela. Buenos dias. And good morning to you. It's that time of the morning when we get up and the old rooster crows, and it's Friday, and
thank goodness it's Friday. It's almost the weekend. That last song is my favorite one of all of those.
Good morning.
My favorite.
Yeah, that's old Palmetto State Quartet stuff.
Well, I love that. That's my favorite.
I do too. Good morning, Matt. I saw you called me earlier, but I didn't answer your call. I didn't know that you had called me when you called me. I just saw I missed a call from you, so I'll call you back later. Or you can text me or whatever. And speaking of texting, let's do another song. Let's go straight back to the Palmetto State Quartet with a song I produced on them back in about, I think, 2009 for a Winona Judd Christmas tour. And it's called Children Go Where I Send Thee. And let's get to sharing and liking and inviting. We had over 2,700 people viewing just on the main Facebook page, and we were shared across about 100 different pages, plus what we have out in our radio audience around the world. So let's get to sharing, liking, and inviting. Here we go.
Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? How am I gonna send thee one by one? One for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem. The children go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? How am I gonna send thee two by two? Two for Paul and Silas. One for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem. The children go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? How am I gonna send thee three by three? Three for the Hebrew children, two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem.
Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee?
How am I gonna send thee four by four? Four for the four that stood at the door. Three for the Hebrew children, two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem.
Children, go where I send thee. How should I send thee?
Well, I'm gonna send thee five by five for the gospel preacher, four for the four that stood at the door, three for the Hebrew children, two for Paul and Silas, one for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem.
My children go where I send thee. How shall I send thee?
Well, I'm gonna send the 6 by 6, 6 for the 6 that couldn't get fixed, 5 from the gospel preacher, 4 for the 4 that stood at the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for Paul and Silas, 1 for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem. Oh, children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? I'm gonna send the 7 by 7, 7 for the 7 that couldn't get to heaven, 6 for the 6 that couldn't get fixed, 5 for the gospel preacher, 4 for the 4 that stood at the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, and 2 for Paul and Silas, and 1 for the little bitty baby, born by the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem. Will children go where I send thee? How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee 8 by 8, 8 for the hip that stood at
the gate. 7 for the 7 that couldn't make it to heaven. 6 for the 6 that couldn't get fixed. 5 for the gospel preacher. 4 for the student at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children. 2 for Paul and Silas. 1 for the little bitty baby born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem. The children go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? Well, that's how the whole thing started. 876543218. For 8 the student at the gate. 7 for the 7 that couldn't get hit. 6 for the 6 that couldn't get big. 5 for the gospel preacher. 4 for the student at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children. 2 for Paul and Silas. Well, 1 for the little bitty baby born of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem.
That's the Palmetto State Quartet from about 2009.
That's a fun song.
It is, isn't it?
That would be a fun one to sing.
That's off of their album, Lo and Behold. That's one of those old, I don't know, bluegrass or spiritual songs. I threw a little gas on. You know how I do it.
It's kind of but that's on a Christmas album.
Yeah, it
is. That
is.
a Christmas album?
Yeah.
But that song, to me, that song doesn't that doesn't have to be a Christmas song. To me,
No.
that's just, it can work as a Christmas song, but I don't
Yeah,
think
it
that's
works as a
fun.
Christmas song, but it don't have to be a Christmas song.
No, I think that's a song that wakes you up. Nadia is joining us. Good morning.
Oh,
Nadia.
there's sweet Nadia. She's
Yes,
such a
beautiful
good girl.
Nadia.
Beautiful
Yes.
Nadia, and she's prettier on the inside than she is on the outside, if you can believe it. Looking at how pretty she is. She's just a wonderful
I
girl.
believe it. Oh,
She's a good girl. She works with children and works with all kind of causes, and we love Nadia.
absolutely.
And Nadia is in Ukraine right now, and we're going to be bringing Nadia to the United States
Oh, that's awesome.
again.
That's awesome. Hey, on the bottom of
She's getting her USA website put together right now.
That'll work. That'll work.
Wonderful.
Her website she has now is hard to read.
Well, I guess
It's in Russian.
unless you
Yeah, I can imagine.
unless you speak the language. Yes.
And Michael has joined this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mike.
They're all checking in, Cindy.
Yeah.
Today is Friday, and it's usually our crazy day. I don't know how crazy I'm going to be able to be today. Frank's in the hospital, and he's been having lots of issues. A lot of you know that. And Frank's in the hospital, and
with his heart, not his
with
foot.
his with his
talked
heart,
about his, yeah, we've
and
been
I
talking
just
about his foot.
I just want to tell you, I've never had a closer friend for as many years as
Yeah.
Frank. We've known each other since 1979, and I love you, Frank, and I hope you're listening, and I hope you're feeling better. And
Me too.
And I want you to get better and get out and get that old ticker straightened out. But
That's right. If he
We'll
feels
pray
better,
for
he
him.
can call in.
so it's going to
Oh,
be. Well, he's in the ER still, and I don't know if they're
Oh,
going to
he
admit him or not.
can't.
He's waiting
No.
to see the cardiologist, but
No, he can't.
but
Hey,
it-
Jessica has joined us this morning.
You know,
Jessica
it's funny.
Huddleston.
Well, I'm surprised. I accidentally FaceTimed Jessica at 4:30 her time.
Oh, Jessica, forgive him. Yes, and Jess Idell's joined us.
I hit
And
the
Jim
button at 4:30 in the morning, and I'm sure Tiny, her husband Tiny's like, "Who's calling you at 4 o'clock in the morning, woman? Who's calling you at 4 o'clock in the morning?"
You go to bed with
I'm glad he's all the way down there in Mississippi, because that's a big old boy. I don't want him coming over here changing my tire. Golly day, I don't want no part of that.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Howard
no.
checked in, too.
Yeah, we love Miss Jessica.
Jessica's
She's
a
a
sweetheart. Jessica's got her. Jessica's gone independent and got her own radio promotion company up
That'll
and
work.
rolling, and
Awesome.
and I'm gonna have her working on one for me.
There you go.
I'm gonna have her pushing one for me.
Hey, Teresita. Hi, baby. Long time.
Yeah, Well, good morning. It's Friday. It's 20 minutes past the hour, which means it's 8:20 here on the East Coast, the right-hand
sure
coast of the
is.
United States of America. Out there on the left coast, they're still sleeping. I could FaceTime you at about 4 a.m. Make you get you up and at 'em. But at any rate, we're glad that you have tuned in. And as of our last broadcast, we are growing exponentially, and we had, just from our main Smallest Gifts Facebook page, we had over 2,700 people stop by.
Hey.
And we're going over
That's
across,
awesome.
going across anywhere from 80 to 120 different pages each day. Plus, we're going around the world out of our distributor from Manchester, England, into countries like Ukraine, into countries like Russia and Latvia, and Thailand and Taiwan and Philippines, and all over the world. We keep getting, there's Sherry. I saw Sherry. Oh, there's Sherry. There's my cousin Sherry. You know, we need to get Sherry on the phone. Since she's up, I
Good
might
morning,
I might
Sherry.
call
We
her and
love
get that
her.
crazy
Yeah.
woman. I might get that crazy woman on the phone. You talking about a nutcase?
Uh-oh. Another one? Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
Cindy, I forgot my medicine.
Yeah.
Well, go get a tall glass of water. That will
Yeah.
Chris says-
And another box of tissues.
Chris says, "What's sleep?"
Aw.
All right. I'm going to go to a song that really likes to get me up and pumping in the morning. I love this
Hey.
song. Yeah, go ahead.
Jeremy joined too. Jeremy, we've already played you this morning.
Well, Callaway, we always start the show off with "Shower the People" with
Yes.
love.
Hey,
That's
and
our
we-
morning theme song right before the rooster crows.
And we have Jeremy and Jeff both on. And
We've
we
got
want
both
to
of-
do something with. Yeah, we want to do a song with both of you.
Yeah, we got two of the best tenors in the world. I told Ricky he
Yes.
needs to sing tenor. 10 or 12 feet from the mic.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Just sing-
I can sing.
just
Cindy,
sing
they
10 or
just won't
12
give me
feet.
a chance. They just don't give me a chance.
Ricky can sing. He really can. But anyway, let's go to B.J. Thomas with "Mighty Clouds of Joy." This one's all over me. This one just hits the spot.
Them old bad dreams, been sleeping in your bed, and them old dark clouds, been hanging around your head. But all your hard times will vanish in the wind when the mighty clouds of joy come rolling in. Holy Jesus, let your love seize us. Oh, let us find sweet peace within. Hallelujah, happiness begins when the mighty clouds of joy come rolling in. Those old storm clouds are slowly drifting by, and those old raindrops are fading from your eyes. Oh, Mr. Sun will shine on us again when the mighty clouds of joy come rolling in. Holy Jesus, let your love seize us, Jesus. Oh, let us find sweet peace within. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Happiness begins when
Yeah, get them old dark clouds out of your head.
Yeah,
Hang
buddy,
on to
let's
those
get 'em out.
dreams.
That's right. That's right.
You dream it, you can have it.
And I'm gonna have it.
I'm gonna have it too.
I'm gonna have it.
Anything worth having's worth waiting for,
Yeah,
isn't it?
you better wait. Your
Yes.
patience is a virtue. It's a virtue.
And that is, someone asked B.J. Thomas, that is B.J. Thomas singing
Yeah.
that song.
Yeah, that's B.J. Thomas.
It is. And Kate Stedelbauer has also joined us. And you talk
Where
we need to
is
play
she?
one of Kate's
Kate,
songs.
hey man, we got to
Yes.
play Kate this morning.
Yes, we do. You talk about a talented young lady.
Oh, Katie did.
Singer, songwriter, musician. My goodness.
And
the
she's
entire
pretty.
Package. And she's not pretty. She's beautiful.
She is that. She looks like
beautiful.
she looks like a porcelain doll. You know, you don't want to break it. You want to like just kind of set her somewhere and make sure you don't break her.
Yeah, keep her dusted all
Yeah,
the time.
because her mom and dad kill you if you broke her. I understand her dad's got guns and whatnot.
Yeah, he probably does some big ones too.
She is a little doll.
He does some big ones.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to go right back to Jeremy Calloway. Here's a song we did with old JC back a few years ago. We took a pop song and made it into this. Here's Show Me the Way by Jeremy Calloway.
Every night I say a prayer, and I'm sure God is listening. Oftentimes I'm so confused watching saints turn into sinners. All the heroes and legends I knew as a child have fallen to idols of clay. And I feel this empty place inside, so afraid that I'll lose my faith. Show me the way. Show me the way. Take me tonight to the river and wash my confusion away. Lord, show me the way.
folks, I'm Marty Raven of the country music group Shenandoah, and you're listening to the Smallest Gifts Radio Network on SGBN.
Really?
I feel like I'm in a concert this morning. I feel
You
like
do?
I do. I feel like I'm just sitting back and
Yeah.
because you've got the music turned up where I can actually.
Well,
hear
I've got Frank's headphones laying over here so you can hear it.
So that's why I'm hearing. Oh wow.
Yeah.
What everybody's hearing is really great.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I don't know why everyone's not listening to us.
Well,
I can't. I'm ready to do What's the Weather where you are, because there's exciting things going on. And well, not exciting, but I mean, there's intense weather in Texas.
Yeah, I've been kind of tracking
with this
that.
hurricane. Yes, and I have two cousins. One cousin with her husband, the other cousin with her husband and two children, who have been out on a cruise since last Sunday, and they're due to come back to Galveston tomorrow.
get the Dramamine.
Well, and I'm really concerned. My cousin Judy, she and I are the same age, and we're like sisters. Actually, my husband calls us sisters.
They're going to have
And
have an
she was-
emergency helo drop of Dramamine on that ship.
She took some with her, but I'll tell you what, this was her first cruise, and she was nervous, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness.
You're going into
What am I gonna get
Galveston.
broke
You're going
in?
into Galveston Bay with that. Shoo!
Oh my goodness.
I ought to just
I
play
know.
Galveston this morning.
Oh, you should.
Nah,
That
well,
would be good.
I don't have it on
You
the
don't have it
I don't have it
queued.
in the queue,
Yeah.
but I can get it up there. All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the
But
weather.
we want to pray. But we do want
All
to
right.
pray for all those folks.
Yeah, no kidding. Keep those folks in your prayers and everybody down. I saw they're supposed to get like 40 inches of rain. Can you believe
Wow,
that?
that's a lot of water.
Yes, and the winds.
40 inches of rain. Okay, what's the weather where
That's
you
a
are?
lot of water.
Right now, the weather in Virginia Beach, Virginia, 73 degrees and partly cloudy with a high today of about 83 degrees. 71 is going to be the low. I think we already passed that. It was kind of cool when I got out this morning. Tomorrow and Sunday, you're looking at partly cloudy. Monday, it's just going to rain. And Tuesday, well, it's anybody's guess. All right, let's go to Cindy. You got yours?
I do. Lubbock
hear
is
it.
currently 68 degrees with a projected high of 82 degrees. We have a 10% chance of rain, 93% humidity, which is not normal for Lubbock.
Yikes.
The wind is southeasterly at 5 miles per hour. Feels like 68 degrees. And visibility is 6 miles, and the UV index is currently 0.
All right, it's 82 degrees in the Philippines with storms starting. And they got a bunch of stuff off their coast. They got some coming in there. Looks like I don't know. And then I'm looking at the weather map on this thing in Texas. Man, this is a disaster in the making is what they're calling it. 89 degrees in the Philippines right now with winds out of the east-southeast at 4 miles per hour. And your humidity is 82%. Humidity. I'm getting me a new mouth so I can talk right. It's 65 degrees right now in Nashville. Mike, get your jacket on. It's 86 degrees. It'll be your anticipated high of 62. You're looking at partly sunny skies today. Lubbock, Texas. Cindy, you already got it. It's 68, 82 for a high. Mount Holly, North Carolina, 68 degrees and 85. And Nocona, Texas, 72 degrees right now with an anticipated high of 83. Low is 68. Boy, that's fishing time. But it's raining cats and dogs and school buses and and everything out there right now.
You drop a school
in
bus, I know
Nocona.
something.
I bet the lake's up now. And
lake
Fort
is
Payne,
up,
Alabama, down there in at the home of the Strand and the home of the Bonanza Burger.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
at 64 cool degrees this morning.
Ooh.
87 be your high and 62 your
Ooh.
low. You got partly sunny skies. And that's the weather where you are and wherever else you might be. Let us know.
Yeah.
Christopher Taylor said there's a high 81, 100. I guess that's the humidity is no, high 81, 106 partly. I guess that's going to be their temperature today in Mesa, Arizona. Golly, cloudy with winds in the northeast from 3 to 7, 49% humidity and a dew point of 56.
Put them on, Pops. Put them on, Pops.
Boy, old as a cracker in a glass. Can't
Ola
see
Nelson
jack.
says in Vermont, it's cool and beautiful with a hint of autumn. Oh,
Ooh.
gosh, that's got to be beautiful.
Fall is in the air. I'm ready for fall. That's my favorite time.
Yeah, because you get to
time of
wear
the year.
you get to wear all your real nice stuff then.
Well, in Texas, you layer. because you might start off with a sweater, but by the time the
know.
afternoon is here, you're in sleep. You want to be sleeveless. It is hot.
I just got tickled. I looked at something, and I don't even know what it was. It reminded me. I was thinking, what was it we were playing at the church? We were playing for the praise and worship band Sunday, and it sounded like the theme from Love Boat. What was it that we played? Ricky dropped over on a disco beat, and I went right with
He
it.
went right with me, too.
I went right with it, man. And then here comes Ron, Chaggity Day. It sounded like the theme from Love Boat. And we're playing it in the worship band.
And we was rocking, too.
We were rocking the flock, man. We went out there to just rock the
And
flock.
boy, we laughed about that after it was over with. We was like, well, we took them somewhere. They didn't think they was going to go today.
All right, let's go to another tune. This is a good song for some of you that are dealing with some issues right now, like me. Man, I still get up and have to fight ghostesses and haints and all that kind
We
of
all
stuff.
do. We all
I got
do.
snakes running around my head I can't catch. Anyway, here's a song. Here's a song that here's a song we recorded a couple years ago on T. Graham Brown with a good buddy of ours named Vince Gill. And this is actually Vince playing the guitar leads and stuff on this too. It's kind of fun because, man, we had Vince and we had Brent Mason and James Mitchell and Steve Cropper, you know, from the Blues Brothers band. And that's Steve Cropper playing on the Booker T and MGs like Green Onions. Cropper wrote Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. He wrote Knock on Wood. I got him playing as a side man on this record. Here's T. Graham Brown and Vince Gill with He'll Take Care of You. Have fun. Listen to this.
You say you got troubles down deep in your soul, in over your head and out of control. Just go to him. He'll take care of you. You can run to the doctor or psychiatrist. You're never gonna figure out just what it is that you're going through. He knows all about you. He'll take care of everything. Soothe your soul and make your heart sing. Forget all your pain, let down the past. He knows what you need before you ask. Just go to him, and he'll take care of you. Well, you don't have to beg, you don't have to plead. Just tell him you love him, and that's all he needs to pull you through. He'll take care of you. He'll take care of everything.
And here's Vince Gill on guitar.
He's gonna soothe
Oh, not yet.
your soul.
I wrote the arrangement and lost my mind.
So the next time you come to the end of your rope, just call out his name, 'cause there's always hope when you turn to him. Oh, he'll take care of you. Oh, amen.
I got to brag on that in a little bit.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, that's part of an album that was nominated for a Grammy Award in 2015.
It's a great. Well, it's a great album.
And
I'll,
go ahead.
no, I'm interrupting you.
No,
You
it's
go.
okay. No, go ahead.
You go first. You go. I'll come back. I'll remember what I'm going to say.
Well, I was going to go a whole different place.
I just wanted to add a little nugget.
Go ahead.
if there's our radio audience, if there is someone you're feeling down, you just feel just overwhelmed, like there's just an ocean of emotion that's just enveloping you. I'm just going to say it like that. One thing I want to remind you of, that your feelings are your caboose and they're not the engine. Always remember that. Dig deep and realize your foundation and how God feels about you, how we feel about you. That's the engine. And those emotions will eventually take their rightful place in that caboose. We'll move back to the end, but don't act on the feelings.
You're right.
Go with what you know.
You're so right.
Because He will take care of you.
That's good stuff, Cindy.
You're so right.
Hey,
Cindy.
I noticed that. Hold on, I have a confession to make.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. Let's see.
You drank all the coffee, Ricky?
Just about.
Actually, I had one of the. I went through Starbucks. Now get this. I went through Starbucks, and I got a venti coffee with a shot.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I could thread the sewing machine with it running.
That's yeah, we better screw our wigs on tight today.
I'm
we
telling
might
you.
take a ride.
I noticed it. I noticed that the sister of my best friend growing up. I knocked Cindy off the air here. I noticed that the sister of my best friend growing up, Cheryl Harmon, dropped in this morning, and I have a confession to make. Sherry,
What's
from
that?
the time that I'm a couple years older than Sherry, so from the time I was in about the 6th grade to the 10th grade, and then even after I was in the Navy, I had the worst crush on you.
Oh, that's funny.
She was so doggone pretty, but she was my best friend's sister, and we grew up playing with Barbie dolls and GI Joes.
And he had MC Hammer singing in the background. Can't touch this.
No,
Can't touch
man,
this.
that was long before. Man, MC Hammer was something they sold at the hardware store back then.
That's right.
There wasn't no such thing as an MC Hammer.
You can't touch this.
I got to tell you a story about. I took Sherry to the movie one time. We saw Carrie. All right, the movie Carrie.
Oh no.
Well, see, I'd go preview the scary movie before I'd take the girl, so that I wouldn't be scared to death. Now look.
He wouldn't be by himself.
So we were sitting in the theater. I don't know if she remembers this or not, but we were sitting in the theater, and right when Carrie's hand reaches up out of the ground and grabs you out of the grave,
Yeah.
I went, I'm great. That's awful, isn't it?
That's mean. No.
Oh, my goodness.
She's laughing too.
Oh,
Yeah, she remembers that. She remembers that. I can see. She remembers that one. See, I remember.
But see, I had gone and previewed it before we went to the movie.
So he
That
set
was-
you
I
up for
think
that
that
one,
was
Cheryl. He set you up for that one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That
Well,
was
I
our
was
first
hoping she was going to jump over on me and hug me, and I think she punched me in the mouth, if I'm not mistaken.
You deserved it.
Oh my goodness! Let me do a station break.
Oh, gee.
We're the Oak Ridge Boys, and you're listening to the smallest gift radio network on SGBN.
She's laughing for us.
I'm gonna go to one of my favorite singers on this planet, a guy named Jeff Seidel, with a song called "Kyrie, Kyrie Eleison, Down the Road That I Must Travel," which the translation of that is "Lord, have mercy." And Ricky's gonna strum some guitar. Let me turn the mic off.
The wind blows hard against this mountainside, across the sea into my soul. It reaches into where I cannot hide, setting my feet upon the road. My heart is old, it holds my memories. My body burns a gem like flame. Somewhere between
Man, that cat can roll off those high notes.
That boy, he hit
can.
them jokers.
Yeah,
boy.
he had to get up on top of the chair to hit those high notes.
Wow. Good morning, Pamela Wood. She said good morning to us. We're glad
Yes.
you're listening this
Good morning, Pam.
Good morning, Miss Pam. Let's see.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, Chris. That's my job. Well, we're all having a big time here on the Smallest Gifts Broadcasting Network. You're listening to the program called Morning Sunshine. If you're checking us out on radio,
Oh, yeah.
If you don't have the radio app and you're listening to us online and you'd like to get it on your mobile device, you can go to your iPhone App Store. Or the Apple App Store, that is, and you can go to the Play Store if you have an Android device, and you can download the app. Just look for SGBN Radio. You can put it right on your phone and have programming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we have this program comes to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right now at 8 o'clock Eastern Time in the United States of America. So right now it's 10 minutes to 9. It's 8:50 on the East Coast of the USA, and it's 50 minutes past the hour somewhere where you are.
Yeah,
and we
that's
are
right.
rapidly approaching 1,000 people watching us so far this
Amen.
morning.
That's
Thank
awesome.
And yeah, it is
That's
awesome.
awesome.
And the more you share, the more you like it, the more you love it, the more you drop us into your groups and all that kind of stuff, the bigger we can build the network. What's the purpose of our network? What we do is we try to first, number one, Morning Sunshine is designed to get you up and make your day a little bit brighter. And we are live. We don't fake it. We get on here. The only thing we know we're going to do in the morning when we come on is we're going to play our theme song. We're going to play it again at the top of the hour, and we're going to play it again at the end of the program. And everything in between, you guide us. We follow you, and we kind of get a sense for what the audiences want, and that's what we do. We do the weather, and we do a little bit of this and that. We try to stay completely away from politics and all these things that get you all drugged down and make a good program for you. But Smallest Gifts Ministries is an organization that was actually kind of the brainchild of my co-host and my co-producer, my writing partner, my sister, Cindy Hewlett. And what we do is we help people, and we help people in Lubbock, Texas, around a dialysis center there that we provide little bits of monetary support for, little bits of love. Cindy delivered a bunch of blankets yesterday, and she's going to go buy some more today. The people there, when they go to get their treatment, we found out that some of them, like, they have to take their tops off. To access the veins. And so there's a lack of modesty there, and so they're just covering them up with a hospital gown. So we thought, let's get them some blankets. So we got some blankets.
Yeah.
And
some of them they've bought beach towels because they're cheap, and they can't bring the blanket off their bed. Some people, they don't have money, so we didn't just buy blankets. I bought nice. They're soft.
And then we
blankets.
take care of some wonderful people over in the Philippines. We take care of some children, and we take care of an orphanage facility that we are part of there. We've built a chapel over there. We're rebuilding after an earthquake on some things, and we've got one end of the project we're just about to finish up. I got to send the invoicing over for Kirk Hewlett, who takes care of our finances for us in the Smallest Gifts, and we got to send the funds over there to finish that project out. But that's just a little bit about what we do with Smallest Gifts. And if you'll go to our website at smallestgiftsministries.org,
I'll put it on there.
Cindy will put the link up. But you can find out more about us and how you can be a part of it. But let me tell you one real important way.
If you want to.
I was going to say, let me tell you one real important way you can be a part of it. Hit that share and like button and help distribute our programming. Because even if you're not in a position or you don't feel led to support what we do financially, just supporting us by growing it helps us immensely.
Yes.
And also I want to tell you that if you do decide to give monetary support, 100% of what you give goes to the work in the field, because we are underwritten by ourselves and others who pay for all the administrative costs, so none of that money goes to us. Any money you contribute goes directly to our work in the field, 100%.
Yeah.
We're transparent. We everything is there. We've been doing this for about 10 years now, as far as the 501c3 is concerned.
11 years.
11
Actually,
years. Okay, 11 years.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard to believe. But at any rate, that's what we do. All right, we're going to switch over. We're going to do a song. And you know what? I think I'm going to do one by me. What do you think? I'm going to do Higher Ground. Here we go.
Hey, we need higher ground with this hurricane.
I'm telling you.
You're right, Cindy.
Let's see if you think we had fun here.
I'm pressing on. the upward way. New heights I'm gaining every day. Still praying as I onward bound. Lord, plant my feet on higher ground. Lift me up,
Lord, lift me up
and let me stand
and let me stand
by faith on heaven.
by faith on heaven's
Tableland,
tableland.
a higher plane that I have found. Lord, plant my feet on the higher ground. I'll play it, children. Now go ahead and praise him on that string. I want to scale the utmost height and catch a little glimpse of glory bright. But still I'll pray till heaven I found. Lord, lead me on to that higher ground. Lift me up,
Lord, lift me up
and let me stand
and let me stand
by faith on heaven's
by faith on heaven's
tableland,
tableland.
a higher plane that I have found. Just plant my feet on higher ground. Lord, lift me up, and let me stand by faith on heaven's tableland, a higher plane that I have found. Just plant my feet on higher ground. Oh, plant my feet on higher ground. Plant my feet on higher ground.
Plant my feet on that higher
Oh,
ground.
higher ground.
And we got some visitors dropped in from the great Leon Russell's fan page. We're going to send one out now. This is a song that features Leon on it. Here we go. What a fun time we had cutting this record.
Just another homesick child, tired of running wild. Oh, I'm ready to stand trial and move on. Though I'm guilty in your sight, show some mercy tonight. I can't make it through the fight alone. Oh, but Lord, Lord, don't make it easy. Keep me working till I work it on out. And I said, please, please, just shine another light on me, that I'm free from this shadow of doubt. Lord, now keep me out of the shadow of a doubt. Play it.
As I'm trying to make some sense of this world I'm up against, Lord, I know my best defense is your love. When the struggle gets insane and
till I see one little star start to shine.
Oh, I will shout it from the mountain high, reaching up to the sky, till you open up my eyes so blind.
Oh, but no, Lord, don't make it easy.
Well, you just keep working till you work me all out.
I said, but please, shine another light on me till I'm free from this shadow of doubt.
Oh,
Or keep me out, shadow of doubt.
keep me free from the shadow of doubt.
Hey!
Just not a whole lot else to say.
That's good. You know what? You're going to have to get some more headphones for Frank because I may keep his.
Well, I'll get you a pair and get you all fixed up.
He's
Oh,
been
man,
wild.
This is great. I can hear the music.
Hey.
Ricky, last Friday while I was driving to Amarillo, I had the show plugged into my Bluetooth and listening. I do have good speakers in my car,
Okay.
and it sounded really good. You guys, y'all were funny, but the music, y'all were funny, but the music sounded great. It's a good show. You guys almost sound good. I mean, you almost sound like a real radio show.
Is that right?
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Well, considering about 25, who knows, countries, and we better sound like a real radio show or they're going to run us off. Gee whiz.
I know you almost sound like you know what you're doing.
Alma says hi to you, Cindy.
Hi, Alma. I love Alma, of course. Let's talk about what she cooked last night. What was in that?
I didn't get any of it.
You didn't get any of it?
No, it's crab, and she had crabs and vegetables and all that. That's for her and her compadres.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to know what was in it, because I did see the crab. And was that fresh crab? Of course, you live by the ocean. I'm sure it was.
I want some of that fish. I want a fish sandwich. I told her I want a fish sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Ricky, if we want a fish sandwich in Lubbock, all we can do is go to Long John Silver's. That's as good as it gets here.
Yeah, I don't think they have many fish swimming on the
No,
desert.
we have to fly in. And
Wow.
Let's see. We have a Joe's Crab Shack, Red Lobster. That's the main things. I guess
Yeah.
the main places, but
see,
here they just fry it.
So
You really
the
don't
nearest
taste it.
water, big body of water would be how
Would
far
be
from
where
you?
the hurricane, Galveston, Corpus Christi. It's 10 hours away where the hurricane's coming. So if you drive 10 hours, that's what I'm saying. Where we live, you can go 100 miles any direction and find a small lake.
Wow.
We're in the desert. We're in the desert.
See,
You will
I
find out.
I was up at like in Hurst-Euless, Bedford, Richland Hills between Dallas and Fort Worth. The furthest I got down there was down to I was in Galveston. I went to Galveston.
And that's 3 hours from Dallas. Right?
Yeah.
That's not that's close.
Yeah, we were down in Galveston with Johnny Taylor, and oh man, we had a ball.
Yeah.
I love Galveston. That place is so beautiful.
Oh, I love Galveston
We
too.
were in
It's beautiful.
Houston. Oh my, I was in what is that? Oh, another city we went to in Texas. It was, I can't. It's been so long ago.
There's a lot of cities in Texas. It's
Oh,
big.
let me tell you. All of them are so interesting. But I never made it down that far. Down. We went
You
to
didn't
San
make it up to
Antonio.
come this way.
It was
Oh,
San
San
Antonio.
Antonio.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love San Antonio. Of the large cities in Texas, San Antonio is my absolute favorite. But you have to be there at the perfect time where it's so hot and humid, you
Yeah.
will die.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, because of the first time when I first got to Texas, it was 105 degrees the day we pulled into Dallas, Texas, and I was about to burn up.
It's hot. Yes, it's like Nashville, hot.
Somebody says I need a cowboy hat.
Yeah, we'll get you some. Yeah, come to Nacona, Texas, the leather capital of the world in Nacona, Texas. It's ranch land. Of course, you get the leather. I guess you get that there, but
Well,
yeah, we'll have to hook you up with some boots.
I am.
You got to get the boots first.
I'm looking forward to just when we pull up. I'm just so looking forward to this. I really am.
We are too. It's going to be fun.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Get Ricky some hip waders. And tell him it's Western boots.
Well, I'm under the train. Cindy, I'm under there already.
I'm gonna get Ricky an Oklahoma University hat to wear around Lubbock.
Yeah, right. And I'll be out there living on that desert too.
Yeah. Well, we don't feel that much. A lot of people that have arthritis love living here and they like the dry climate, but this 90% humidity is not helping.
All right, look, we're 6 minutes after the hour. It's time to make the turn. Here we go.
Thanks for waking up with us.
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked.
Good morning, everybody. If you're just joining us, it is 6 minutes after the hour. That means it's 9:06 a.m. on the East Coast of the United States of America. Don't know where you are, but wherever you are, it's 6 minutes after the hour. Good morning out there on the left coast of the United States. Get up, get up, get up. Get up, all y'all there in Los Angeles. Get up and slop the hogs and feed the chickens. Let's go.
You gotta make it happen.
If you're in Seattle, get your umbrella out.
Somebody said, send me out to hunt horned toads.
What's I talking about? Those fish we used to catch when I was a kid? We'd catch horny heads and creek chubs.
A creek chub.
Creek chubs and horny heads. That's what we call them, horny heads.
A creek chub.
Creek chub.
Creek chub. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm going to tell you. That West Virginia experience was amazing. Good morning, y'all.
And top of the morning
There
to
we
you.
go.
It's 9:00.
Ricky.
Huh? What?
Oh, I was just going to say we do have horny toads around here, and when we were kids, we were always told that they will spit blood in your eyes. I don't know if that's true.
Well, at Cindy, I saw a program on National Geographic about that very same thing. There is if this was either a toad or lizard, but they do, when those ants bite them in the eyes, they shoot this stuff out of their eyelids, which is the poison that they get from those ants, and they shoot it into their adversary's eyes.
Really?
It's true. Yeah.
I'm
it
getting
really
Ricky
does.
a TV program like Marlon Perkins. And there's Jim over there wrestling the alligator with his head down in the alligator's mouth, checking out his lungs. Remember Marlon Perkins?
When we were kids,
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
we watched that Saturday afternoons. We did not have cable.
Jacques Cousteau. Jacques Cousteau.
That's
well, of course, my Saturday programming was just stuff like Bill Dance, fishing.
Bill.
Jerry McInnes, Falls City Fishing.
I don't know who those people are.
Kirk Gowdy and the American Sportsman came on right before Wild World of Sports at 5 p.m. on the East Coast. What the thrill of victory. Spanning the globe to bring you a constant variety in sports.
Yeah, the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
The thrill, yeah, and about every 6 months, Evel Knievel will be on there.
Pam talking about wow. Ricky,
Call that a sport. Call that a sport. I'm gonna ride a motorcycle, cross a bunch of buses, and land right in the top of them. That's a sport, all right. Yeah. You're being a good sport if you can survive that.
Do you remember when he was going to jump that
Snake River Canyon? Sure.
Yeah, remember that? That was a big deal.
Well, I know it was, but I thought it was going to be a motorcycle. You get over, it's like a two-wheel rocket.
Yeah, this rocket thing.
And he gets about halfway over the canyon and pulls the ripcord, parachutes down. Okay. And everybody says, oh, what a dud. And I'm thinking, well, how about you get up there and do that? Why don't you get in there and go 1,000 miles an hour in a rocket and parachute down into the river? Yeah. Okay. Snake River Canyon. I bet I will.
Yes, Pam, I do watch National Geographic. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
We weren't
which-
allowed to
which-
have that magazine in the house. We thought it was pornography.
Yeah. Well,
Them old gals from Barney Obie. Letting it all hang out.
You hear that, Pam?
yeah.
You hear that, Cindy, talking about?
Well, no, that reminds me. No, that reminds me of, life is stranger than fiction. Life is good. I've got a story about that. What my brother did to me. I worked with my brother in our hairstyling shop for. I retired 5 or 6 years ago, but with your license, you have a picture. Somebody brought in the barbershop, or they would always bring in magazines, and someone brought in a bunch of old National Geographics for us. So my brother went and found specific pictures. I won't give any details, but he found one that was small enough that would fit
Of course
in my
he did.
picture.
That's
Yes,
what we looked
I know.
for when we were 10, 12, 14.
No, he was a little older than that. This is probably 10 years ago. And, I had that picture in my license probably a week or 2 weeks before I realized what he did. And I had a picture in my license. Oh, Ricky, you can't get anything past me. I
That
have
was
3 brothers.
Ancestry.com before it got on the computer.
Yes.
we had this little. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to tell you that the best thing he ever did to me that I still cannot get over. At Christmas, people would bring us gifts. Someone brought me a box of chocolate-covered cherries, or gave me a box of chocolate-covered cherries, and I left to go eat lunch. And I came back, and my brother was able to take out every bit of the cream, open them up and take out all the cream and the cherries and seal them back. I don't know how. And I had an entire empty, well, I opened them to give him one, but I had an entire box of chocolate, just chocolate shells. This brother of mine, I'm telling you, you could create, TLC could create a show just based on tea. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna tell you,
He's a mess.
he MacGyvered your candy. That's
Oh,
what
let me
he did.
let me tell you what I did one time. I'll tell you what I did one time. I took a sewing needle and poked it into a banana, and I moved it back and forth about every quarter inch and sliced it. So when I peeled it open, put it in my cereal, it was already it was
Oh
a
my
pre-sliced banana.
See, leave it to
No.
Mark.
You stick it in there and slice, move it back and forth. No. My banana was already sliced when I.
Can you imagine what he looked like doing that, Cindy? Can you imagine?
Yes, but that would be fun to do. That would be fun to do for you, Mark, if you come visit, and I'll have a banana for you. That's
Yeah, there you go.
Open it up. It's already pre-sliced.
And
That's
Cindy,
good, isn't it?
we have to make it. It's got to go viral because we want everybody to see this. Pastor Bubba's watching.
Uh-oh, straighten
Oh,
up.
All right.
Good.
You see what you see, Pastor? He never told you he was doing that stuff, did he?
Oh, I'm telling you, talking about the National Geographic books. We had this little store. Those of you around Beckley, West Virginia, who are listening, and I know there are some because I see you on there.
Oh boy!
There was a little place called the L&B Market, and it was like it was almost like a general merchandise store. It sold groceries and hammers and dirty books. and I grabbed one when I was probably about 7 or 8. And I took it to my dad and I said, "Look at this." I'm running through the store with it. Look at this. What do you think of that?
And I had done that, y'all would not see me today, boy. My father would, he'd have pushed me through the floor. He'd have just stepped
Of course,
right
you
on
know,
me. Wham!
and you know, boys would do anything.
Oh my God!
Oh goodness, let's go to a song. Let's try to
Yeah,
figure
we
out a way
need to
get out
go
of this.
to a song
We'll do
'cause this done took a left turn.
Yeah, we'll do a little station break, then we'll go to a song.
Cindy, you should have had that.
And thank you for listening
Push
to
us
Small
back.
Skips Radio.
Oh boy! Oh,
Here's Reese Sanchez with a remake of "Fly Like an Eagle." Here we go. Get into it. Clap your hands, sing along. Y'all know this one.
Time enough to eat. Gonna shoot the children. No shoes on the feet. And how's the people who are living in the street? I think there's a solution. I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. Fly right into the future. Time slips into the future. Time slips into the future. Time keeps slipping into the future. Tell me how the world got so jacked up. People even shooting up the score. Everybody hating and killing each other. Ain't worried about the golden rule. See all the people living, dying in the street. Makes me wanna sit and cry. Praying to the Lord that'll let me have the power to change the way to live and let them fly to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. Fly right into the future. I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. Fly right into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future.
And here's Melora with Consume Me from about 2014. 19. You may recognize that from your Verizon ringtone.
Burning and breaking through the surface. The embers are smoldering again. Calling us to a holy visitation. The pouring of God's Spirit on all men. Some will stand at a distance, I know. Others will watch from the warm edges below, but not me. I want to dance in the midst of your holy flame.
And that's Melora. You're listening to SGBN, the smallest gifts broadcasting network. What you got, Cindy?
Oh, I was just going to say, good morning, Slater.
Yeah, I see Slater has popped in.
We need to play some of his music. Talk about a singer. Oh, my word.
We need to get his rear end over here on the show, too.
Yes. Slater, that's an invitation.
All right, Slater, you heard that.
You talk about a cat who can blow.
Really?
I mean, he can sing. That joker's singing. Your church pews get up and start dancing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
He can do
we
it.
love you.
He said good morning.
Oh, yeah, he's saying good morning back. Knowing him, he's probably
Morning.
texting while he's driving.
No, he's not.
Slater. Man, he's a singing singer now, no question about it. I can't wait to get that Joker's record out.
You got work to do.
I know. Hey, it's 23 minutes past the hour. That means it's 9:23 on the East Coast of the United States of America, and 23 minutes past the hour somewhere where you are, like where, for example, where Cindy is. It's 23 minutes past 8.
Amen.
And Cindy's still sitting over there in her pink curlers and her house shoes.
No, I'm not.
And
No.
she's sitting over there. She's got her cream on her face and
No, that's all.
look like Gladys Kravitz off of Bewitched.
Which reminds me of a point.
Run around their duster.
Ricky, you know, Mark and I really are. We truly are brother and sister. We really are. Just he's like another brother. But one thing I'm going to say about brothers, they can be mean to you, but they don't let anyone else be mean to you.
Well, that's a
They've
fact.
got your back. And
I hope
that, isn't
so.
that the truth? They can torture you, but no one else can.
Oh, God.
Exactly.
Oh, you gave
It's
them,
like
you
one
gave
of my
them permission.
One of
huh?
my favorite lines in cartoons is when Foghorn Leghorn goes over to make friends with the dog, and he says, "I come to bear the hatchet, son." And the dog goes, "Not in your pointed head, boy."
He remembers all his cartoons from
I'm telling
way
you.
back in the
Look,
day.
I remember stupid stuff. This stuff gets locked in the hard drive. And I can recall that stuff. That's how come I always tested well. People think I'm a whole lot smarter than I am, but it's because I just remember stuff. I don't know anything about it. I can just puke it back out. I can like read it off the page in my brain. I don't know nothing about it, but I can make you think I do.
You must have a photographic memory, I'm sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It used to be some kind of other graphic, but
Not on this show, it's not. On this show,
holographic.
That's why we need
holographic.
you, Cindy. That's
Hologra-
why we need you, baby girl. That's why we need you.
Where's the timeout? Where's the timeout?
There you go. Put it on your chest. Put it on your chest.
I'm just making sure we have one. I'm just seeing if we have one.
I'm not in the penalty box just yet, but boy,
Not yet.
I was getting
That's a
close.
warning. No, that's just a warning. I just want to make sure we have one. No, you don't have to use it yet. I'm just warning you.
Here's Kenzie with a song called "What the World Needs Now." Come on, Kens. Sing it to us, baby. I need a bunch of it.
I look around at all the faces and I see all the lonely people looking back at me. Rich, poor, or mad, we're all the same. Everybody's hungry in a different way. We're crawling and climbing and kicking and screaming and fighting, but really what the world needs now is love. Love and only love. A little gift from up above, sent to
friend.
That's Kenzie. Huh?
That
My
should be
friend,
our theme song.
She says this
Really
is better
should
than
be.
listening to Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh wow, well, better than listening to the Steve Harvey Morning
That's
Show.
Fifi.
Well, Fifi, that's great. Thank you.
We love you, baby girl.
Yes.
We want to say good morning to Kelly. She joined us from the left coast.
Well, it's 6:30 in
Yes.
the morning out there, and
Yeah. Good morning,
her
Kelly.
her
We
chickens and
love
ducks and
You. We love
all of her
Kelly.
goats and everything. Kelly, do you still have those chickens and goats living in the house?
In the house.
Kelly, you know your family when they tease you. And also Slater asked he said he's coming. He wanted to know what time you get there. So Marcy,
8
if you
o'clock
tell him
on
when you
Monday,
get
I'll
there.
have you set up. 8 o'clock on Monday morning. 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock on our time. 8 o'clock.
Oh,
Good grief.
wow.
Slater, let me try it this way. Let me get my brain straight. 8 o'clock our time. We're right here
on the East Coast.
on the East Coast. And he's just up the street. He's probably
Yeah.
outside the building right now.
Oh, we would love to. I would love to play his music and interview him. So you got to come if you got a break. Come be on our show.
Yeah, we got to get Slater rocking and rolling.
Absolutely, would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, get some more people on here.
Well, speaking of more people, I'm going to go to a song now that features my buddies, the Oak Ridge Boys, on a song that we cut with T. Graham Brown called How Do You Know? I was just talking to Dwayne yesterday, and this goes out to my buddy Dwayne Allen.
Where's truth in the love, yeah, that's right. I know he said to the blind man, open your eyes and see. And I know he said to the lame man, stand up and follow me. I know that he walked on the water. He said, look what faith will do. Turn the water into wine, and then he fed all the multitude. How do you know? I know by the way I feel. How do you know? I know cause the joy is real. How do you know? I know cause I've been set free. And there's truth in the love he gave to me. I didn't get it at the Sunday school when they tried to put the fear in me. Talking about fire and brimstone and burning in eternity. I didn't get it when they came knocking, insisting on witnessing me. And I sure didn't get it from a TV preacher trying to get all my money. How do you know? I just know by the way I feel. How do you know? I just know cause the joy is real. How do you know? I just know cause I've been set free. And there's truth in the love he gave to me. Look around, an honest evaluation. Yeah, he's a friend I know in any situation. Oh, I bet you can't beat that. What a real good new best friend I got. There's truth in the love. You know I believe there's truth in the love. Lord have mercy. He made it easy enough, I do believe, to get it all together. Gave you the right to do wrong. He gave you sense enough to know better. Tell us, T, come on. Said he'd never ever force his will on you. He might lay down a heavy suggestion, but it's got to be your move. How do you know? I know by the way I feel. How do you know? I just know 'cause the joy is real. How do you know? I just know 'cause I've been set free. And there's truth in the love you gave to me. How do you know? I found the truth in the love affair with my Jesus. How do you know? I got him on the main line, talking it over. How do you know? I said, me and my Lord are taking care of business. How do you know? Well, I know that there's truth in the love he gave to me.
That's T. Graham Brown with the Oak Ridge Boys.
Amen.
Send that
I love
out
the
to
words.
Dwayne Allen.
I love those words. Hey, can I talk about smallest gifts for a second?
Absolutely. I wish you would.
One thing that sets us apart that makes us a little bit different is we're not out there. We're not asking people. We're not a big organization, for one thing. And we're not out there begging for money for people. You know, a lot of these organizations are begging, and not that they're bad, but you go on if you, and all of this is public information, and you'll go and look about them, and like the CEO of the company, his salary is $989,000. You know, so you wonder, you look at the breakdown of where that money is, and you just think, well, how can my little bit matter? And we're not pushing and asking people. We are going to do what we're doing regardless. You know, this radio show, I really look at this radio show as our gift to others. This is something we just give. We want to put a smile on your face. We're not doing this to try to get something back. We have people that allow us to do this and give this gift to you. But we also want to share what we're doing because we have a lot of joy in doing what we do.
Yes, we do.
So one of the things that's happening today through Smallest Gifts, and this is small, but it's huge to another person. There are a couple ladies at the dialysis center that are single moms that have to have dialysis 3 times a week. Now, even though they have to take this stop and do this, and they're young, they still have children. They have small children that are getting ready to start to school Monday.
Yeah.
You know, life goes on. Even though this happens, life goes on. They're still responsible for these children.
Yeah.
Smallest Gifts this morning is helping with extra envelopes to help buy school supplies for their children.
Yes.
You know, to them, that's huge. Because this world is cumbersome and worrisome, but little things like that to just make life a little easier. And it's because of it's not huge donations that we get, but what we do get allows us to do this. And I want to thank the people that do help us with this. I want to give a personal thank you that we can do this. Someone gave me $100 actually on it was Wednesday afternoon. And with that $100, I was able to go and buy 12 blankets. You know, so little things like that.
Yeah.
It was $97.23. But maybe it's not huge to the world, but that $100 in our hands bought 12 blankets.
And
And
affected how many lives? 12 times the number of people in that family?
Yeah.
Because we're making their burden a little bit lighter, and that's what we do.
Yes.
And, you know, and again, if you'd like to help, we have a way for you to help financially. If you'd like to, you can go to our website, Smallest Gifts Ministries. If Cindy will post it up there, and you can go. You can go there and learn about it. And you can also. It's really important if you share and like and share and like and invite your friends to the program. Just go through there when you come on and invite them to come, because the larger we build the program, the more people we're able to reach, and the more people we can reach, the more support we can get. And we're looking right now at ways of having people that want to support a child similar to some of the other ones, except we want you to have a personal relationship with that child. And we are in a position to be able to have that done. So there are things that we're working on in the background. Right now we're worried about just feeding them and making sure they have soap. And now think about this, being a teenage girl, be a teenage girl that doesn't have any means of supporting yourself, and you're just happy to have a place to lay your head down at night where you're not going to get soaking wet or bit by a snake, and then you have something to eat, but you're going to school. Think about how much something like deodorant and your feminine products and soap and a toothbrush would mean to you.
Oh, yeah.
And these are the kind of things that we do. I've got about 100 tubes of toothpaste in my car right now to send.
Yeah.
Because someone gave us 100, maybe more than 100, but it's a bunch of them, tubes of toothpaste, and that's enough to take care of them, for a little while.
Yeah.
And so anyway, let's go to Angel. Let Angel tell you a little bit about what we're doing.
Absolutely.
I wish the children can have food, and I wish someone's give them, and someone's give them a family too.
That is so
Because the kids need family.
cute. She's so cute.
That pretty well sums it up, doesn't it?
Well, it does. And as she's saying, I wish the kids need food.
Yeah.
And I wish the
I wish
kids
the children
have a
can have
family.
food. And I wish
And
they
they
have a family.
have a family.
Yeah.
And one thing we want for new listeners that don't know this, Angel herself is adopted. So she speaks. She speaks from personal experience.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I want to talk about reflections. I'm so proud of Cindy. Every time you turn around, she's getting some other kind of award. She never mentions it. She puts them in the
I don't like
closet.
to.
She saves them for her grandchildren. She don't sit there and dwell upon them. But Cindy's a multiple award winner. And Cindy is right now has a song that she and a dear friend of mine and hers, Ron Oates, collaborated to write a song called Reflections. And I got the privilege of producing it, and we recorded it, and it's on her latest album that's titled Reflections. But the song has been selected and has now moved into the very final round, just like a Grammy nomination.
Yeah,
It's moved into the final round for the Global Peace Awards, and that's coming up real soon, isn't it?
It is.
And the Global Peace Awards, that's a very prestigious thing, and so the song Reflections.
Important. It's important.
It is important, and it's prestigious and it's important. But the song is called Reflections, and we're going to play it for you right now. This is Cindy Hewlett. Ron Oates playing that beautiful piano work, and the song is titled Reflections.
Autumn's in the morning breeze as it gently welcomes me. Time to reap from what's been sown. Celebrate the harvest grown. With gratefulness I must reflect and thank God for provisions met. He can take a tiny seed and provide for me all I'll ever need. I look back to yesterday Lessons learned along the way. Patience, love, and honesty. These are now my legacy. And I know all good things take time. Roots will grow. 'Cause the wind is gonna blow. Seasons come and seasons go. Bounty full or harvest low. Even when the winter comes, love will grow from the seeds I sow.
Cindy, that song's absolutely gorgeous.
That is beautiful, Cindy.
Thank you.
That's absolutely
Thank you.
beautiful.
Well,
you sing so
and
pretty.
I've got. I wish we didn't even play my music, but
Why?
thank you.
All right, we'll just stop
Why?
it then. We'll just stop it.
Now, Cindy, you know good well,
Well,
you put.
and I want to tell Jessica I love you too, Jessica. She's still listening. We're so glad she's with us.
We need to get Jessica on there and let her talk about her stuff, what she does.
We should, and I want to take a moment and just tell all of our listeners how much you mean to us. You guys mean the world to us. We're here for you.
No kidding.
Amen. We are. And I enjoy doing this so much. It's quite amazing.
This has been a strange Friday. We haven't had Heath call in, and Frank's not here, and we're almost serious on a Friday. I don't know what to think. It must be the weather.
Yeah, how come we haven't talked to Heath today?
Heath's busy, I guess. All right, listen. I know we've played several cuts off of this album we had with Brown and Friends.
Okay.
But I had an email request from one of the singers on this to play "People Get Ready."
Okay.
And it's 9:47 here on the the right-hand coast of the United States of America.
You trying to stay on that left side?
I'm
ain't
telling you, I'm about half goofy. It's 47 minutes past the hour, somewhere where you are. We don't know where it is, but I do want to give a shout out before we sign off. I checked just a while ago. We have people listening in Philippines, Ukraine, Russia, Latvia. We have people in Monaco. We have people in Pakistan. We have people in Egypt.
That's
We have
right.
people in Afghanistan. We have people that are coming through the Armed Forces Radio and Television Network. We want to say hello to all you folks out there.
That's right.
And we have people listening all around the world. We have people in Central America and South America. We even have folks in Alabama and West Virginia listening. And,
Bless your heart, Alabama.
yeah,
Bless
we got people in Detroit this morning.
Yeah.
We got people in
We
Texas and
love
California,
you. Arizona.
and all over the place, right here in
They're
Virginia.
everywhere.
But here's a song we'd like to
Mississippi.
send it out. Here you go. This is just for you. It's called "People Get Ready." This features T. Graham Brown with Leon Russell, Jason Crabb, and the Oak Ridge Boys. Steve Cropper on guitar, Dave Hungate on bass. We killed it.
People get ready, there's a train a-coming. You don't need no baggage, You just get on board. Now all you need is faith to hear the diesels humming. You don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord.
People get ready. There's a train a-coming. You don't need no ticket. You just get on board.
People get ready for the train to Jordan. It's picking up passengers from coast to coast. Faith is a key, open the doors and borrow. There's hope for all through the Holy Ghost.
Well, there ain't no room for the whole sinner who would hurt all mankind just to save his own. Have pity on those whose chances grow much thinner. There is no hiding place against the kingdom's throne.
People get ready. There's a train coming.
Listen real close, you can hear the train coming.
And you don't have to have no suitcase. You don't have to have no suitcase.
Listen to the diesels coming your way.
Oh, to see the
Come on, get on.
You know, it was good and faithful, and God said, I am well pleased. Oh, I'm well pleased in you, boy. Go ahead and preach it. You know, he rode in on a donkey, but he gonna come back on a white stallion. You know, his tongue is a double-edged sword, and it cuts both ways. Yeah, the truth cuts both ways. Oh, that's good now.
There's a train coming.
Oh, yeah. People get ready. There's a train coming.
oh, it's coming.
You don't need no baggage. You just get on board. Yeah. You just thank the Lord.
You can't hide, you can't run.
Oh, yeah,
There's no place
yeah.
to go. You might as well go on to glory.
That's right, Lee.
When God called you, you need to go on to glory.
Hallelujah.
You don't need no ticket at all. You
Listen
just
now.
thank the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank
How about the great Leon Russell preaching it on out?
That's just amazing.
Isn't that great?
Yes, it is.
Leon.
Oh, that's. Oh.
There's not a whole lot you can say except
No.
Leon.
Amen. We can
That's
say
him.
amen.
That's
I'm
him.
telling you. Here's a song by a guy named Trace Adkins that was on an album called Working on the Building that kicked this whole thing off a couple years ago. It's Who You Know. Boy, he's a big old boy.
The quarterback down at the school makes all the rules 'cause he's super cool. And everybody wants to be just like him. There's a little girl in his homeroom class, sits in the back 'cause she thinks she's fat. Looking for a corner she can hide in. In life there ain't too many level playing fields, and it don't seem fair. But here's the deal, brother, here's the deal. You can walk on water, you can walk on the moon, you can walk through Memphis wearing blue suede shoes. When the walking is over, at the end of the road, it ain't what you done, son, it's who you know. Yeah, from granite. His hands are soft, his heart is hard, and he only smokes the best cigars. And you call him sir, 'cause he's earned it. There's a little old lady cleaning up after him at night, and she prays someday that he'll see the light. Man, I think she's got it right. You can walk on water, you can walk on the moon, you can walk through Memphis wearing blue suede shoes. When the walking is over at the end of the road, it ain't what you've done, son, it's who you know. Yeah, yeah, it's who you know. At the end of the road, it's who you know. You can walk on water.
Yes, it's who you know.
You can walk on the
He's
moon.
the man with the plan.
You can walk
He's the
through
one to know.
Memphis
We
wearing
serve
blue
an awesome
suede
God.
shoes.
In him
When
we
the
live,
walking is
move,
over,
and have our
at the
being.
end of the
He's got the
road,
way already made.
it ain't
We
what
just
you've
don't
done,
know about it.
son, it's who you know.
Proverbs 23 and 12 says, apply your heart to instruction and your ears to words of knowledge, and then walk therein. Walk by faith. No man knows the day nor the hour when he shall return. Matthew 19 and 24 says, it is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man.
I like that.
You know,
Boy.
when you look back and you look at this collection of music, it's like we talk about it all the time. When I'm involved in producing a record,
Yeah.
I'm totally consumed by that. And then once I'm done with that one, I'm starting on another one, so I'm totally consumed by that. And then I forget how great the ones before that are. So this program allows us to go back and we look at all this stuff, and that's one of the ways we're able to get away with putting this stuff on Facebook is because we control the content. And so we have the legal right to do it. But, you know, when I go back and I listen to this stuff, I think to myself, my goodness. That was fun, and I relive all this. So you guys give me an opportunity to just relive a lot of fun stuff. Let me do a quick station break, okay?
Hi, folks. I'm Marty Raven of the country music group Shenandoah, and you're listening to the Smallest Gifts Radio Network on SGBN.
We've had a great time this morning. I'm going to play one more record before we
Yeah, and I
sign.
want
Go ahead.
to say, I want to send a happy birthday out to Miss Rita today, who is our facilitator at the Angel Center. And anyone else that's having a birthday today, we want to tell you happy birthday. And if it's over the weekend, happy birthday.
Absolutely. Hey, look, go through all your friends list and just invite, share. Let's get this thing continue to build, continue to roll. We're rolling right
viral.
along. Wouldn't
that be fun to go really viral? I
well,
mean,
you know,
but let's really
it's eventually going to get there. Yeah, because we're just seeing we're seeing how people just really love the program and they're sharing it with their friends. We're going to send you home with this one right here. This is Demetrius Stallings, and it's called "I've Seen What He Can Do."
Oh, I love this song.
Me too.
That song is beautiful. Beautiful. That's a beautiful song.
I was tugging her bed, and it caught me by surprise when a little girl asked me, what does God look like? I smiled and laughed a little, leaned over for a kiss, said, baby, I don't know, but I can tell you this. I've been to the ocean, stood on a mountain, I've seen a sunset burn with the sky blue, stared up at the starlight, got lost in the midnight. I've never seen the face of
these wonders around us every day. The stuff that if you let it will take your breath away. I've also found His glory shining from within the heart of the sinner who's just been born again. And I've been to the river, watched souls going under. Forgiveness washed them clean, the mercy made them new. Gone is the old man, and I can tell you firsthand, I've never seen the face of God, but I see what He can do. Oh, but now I don't need a picture. Somehow this world helps me see Him clearer. 'Cause I walked in the valley, cried out of sorrow, and I can tell you every fire He has brought me through. And I know Him better, and I will love Him forever. I've never seen the face of God. No, I've never seen the face of God, but I've seen what He can do. I've seen what He can do.
That's Demetria Stallings. This is the Smallest Gifts Broadcasting Network. The program is Morning Sunshine, and we're getting ready to get out of here. Cindy,
Amen.
what you got going today?
I am heading over to my
Thanks for
monthly
waking up with us.
chiropractor
Oh,
appointment.
well.
Go get cracked.
Uh-oh.
Good morning, Rick.
Good morning.
Have a good day.
Hey, you have a good day.
You guys
do
have
the
a great
same.
day. Hey, everyone, we love you.
Yes,
We'll
we
see
do.
You Monday. We will see you Monday morning. Tell a friend about us. Tell a friend about us this weekend and tune in Monday.
Love you, Cindy. We'll talk to you later.
Love you too.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Bye-bye.